The first problem is, if a soil sample has a dry unit weight of 19.5 kilonewton per cubic meter, moisture content of 8%, and the specific gravity of solid particles is 2.67. Calculate the following. So first, we are asked to find the void ratio. In order to get the void ratio, we have to use the dry unit weight formula. Then change this into this, cross-multiplied in additive inverse, then we have come up with this formula. And then, substitute those given values. We have here the dry unit weight 19.5 and the specific gravity 2.67 times the water unit weight 9.81. Simplifying this, then we have found out that the value of void ratio is equal to 0.343. Letter B, we are asked to find the moisture and saturated unit weight. So first, we must solve the moisture unit weight. So we have to use this formula. Since the dry unit weight is given, times 1 plus the water content is also given. So easily substitute those values. 19.5 times 1 plus 0.08. We have the 8% converted into decimal is equal to 0.08. So simplify, then we have come up with this answer. The Y and the moisture dry unit weight 21.06 kilonewton per meter cube. So this formula must use in order to get the value of saturated unit weight. So since this percent water content saturated is unknown, so mungita taglain formula nga makuha na ito yung value. So muna yung formula si S times E is equal to G sub S, or the specific gravity, times the W. So now, ato ni siya i-change the formula, then muna yung result. Ato i-simplify sa muna yung result since kanya itong paong si percent water content saturated. So, S is given since the degree of saturation is equal to 100% or 1. So 1 times 0.343 mo itong void ratio nga ito nakuha gaina over the specific gravity 2.67 times 100% since in terms of percent. So simplifying this, then we have come up the value of percent water content saturated is equal to 12.85%. Now, we'll come back to the original formula in order to get the saturated unit weight. So the original formula is the Y saturated unit weight is equal to the saturated dry weight 1 plus percent water saturated. Now this given, then we have answered this already. So 19.5 times 1 plus this is 12.85. The answer that we have come up like kagay na. So simplify, then we have found out that the saturated unit weight is equal to 22.006 kilonewton per meter cube. So this is the answer for letter B, the moisture unit weight and the saturated unit weight. For letter C, the mass of water to be added to cubic meter of soil to reach 80% saturation. So now, we first find the water content 80% saturation. So we have to use this formula. S times E is equal to specific gravity times the water content. So water content 80% saturation percent is equal to, so gisimplify na ng formula since kanima tong ipangita. So yung mo siyang S times E over this specific gravity. Now this is given since ang degree of saturation is 80%. So this is given, then also this is given. So substitute, then S is equal to 0.8. Convert this into decimal. So times the E is equal to 0.343. The void ratio over 2.67. Now, makuha na rin nato si water content 80% saturation. So, the value of this is equal to 80%. We have found out that the value of water content 80 saturation is 10 times 100. Okay, in terms of percent man. So 0.27%. And then also we have to find the moisture unit weight. Moisture unit weight 80% saturation. So muna ito nakuha nga 10.27% sa sige pa siya. Continuation natin nakuha nga percent 80% is equal to 10.27%. Then also we must look for the moisture unit weight. 80% saturation. 80% is equal to the Y is also the formula, right, times 1 plus the percent W 80%. So given, then we can get this moisture unit weight. So the moisture 80% saturation is equal to 21.503 kilonewton per meter cube. So the weight of water to be added, we must differentiate the Y moist 80% minus the present value of moisture unit weight. Kaya na ito nakuha ito kaya na nga 21.06 muna siya ang itong moisture unit weight na nakuha ito sa letter B. Moist siya. So my moist is equal to, so nato na basta 21.06 ang value ni moisture unit weight. Then we have this value 21.503 minus the present value kagain na 21.06. Then we have come up that the weight of water to be added, pakita ng agi, is equal to 0.443 kilonewton meter cube. So since mass ang gipakita dili weight, muning kilonewton siya kay weight man. So convert na to ni into kilogram. Since ang gipakita kay mass of water. So this na tayo on space. Ayan ta. So the water ay the mass convert na to since ay ang water ay weight of water added is equal to 0.44 kilonewton for 3 day meter cube. So convert nito into mass of water added since muna gipangita added is equal to 0.443 times 1,000 over 9.81. So now we have the answer of letter C. The mass of water added is equal to 45.16 kilogram per meter cube. So for letter D, the volume of solids particles with the mass of water is 25 grams for saturation. So gamitin natin yung formula para makuha natin si volume of solids. So na-given nga mass of water is equal to 25 grams. Convert na to into weight of water, may mo siyang 24.525 times 10 to the power negative 5 kilonewton. So since kinahanglan na to kaon si weight of solid nga yung formula is equal to weight of water mo ni ato ning convert over the water content saturated. Since kini nakuha na to ni sa letter B, given na siya. So ang kading percent ay water content saturated is equal to 12.85%, but dili na siya in terms of percent, convert na to into decimal, may mo siyang 0.1285. So substitute, then we have come up with this answer. The weight of solid is equal to 190.856 times 10 to the power negative 5 kilonewton. Then para makuha na to si solid unit weight, so gamitin na to ang formula nga specific gravity is equal to the solid unit weight over the water unit weight. So simplify this, ato yung muna to nga since si solid unit weight nagmahita, may muna yung solid unit weight is equal to this given 2.67 times 9.81 nga water unit weight. So naay resulta nga 26.2 kilonewton cubic meter per cubic meter. So then balik ta sa original formula kani resulta natin mo is natin ako ang 26.2 katong kanina na siya natay WS na is equal to 190.856 times 10 to the power negative 5 kilonewton. Tapos nabot tayo solid na 26.2 kilonewton meter cube. Then easily substitute na to sa formula para makuha na to si volume of solid is equal to 190.856 times 10 to the power of negative 5 over 26.2. So VS is is equal to 7.285 times 10 to the power of negative 5 meter cube. So, i-convert na to into centimeter cube. Cubic centimeter. So, may mo na siyang V volume solid is equal to 72.85 cubic centimeter. So,